Hello. Welcome to Rajput Facts. This is the first episode regarding the Ever Heard Of series. So please feel free to sit back and relax. You may be hearing the name of this king for the first time, and that is totally alright. And a reason might be is that he is never mentioned much in Indian history books. The name of this king is DIGVIJAYSINHJI Ranjitsinhji, who was the Maharaja Jam Sahib of Navanagar, now Jamnagar, from 1933 to 1948. Born in 1895 and died in 1966, he lived for 70 years. DIGVIJAYSINHJI Ranjitsinhji was a Jadeja Rajput. He was the nephew of the famed cricketer Kumar Shri Ranjitsinhji Jadeja. He was educated at the Rajkumar College in Rajkot, then the Malvern College, and finally at the University of London. In 1935, he married Maharaj Kumari Baiji Raj Shri Kantan Kuverba Sahiba, 1910 to 1994, second daughter of Maharaja Diraj Maharaj Shri Sir Sarup Ram Singh Ji Bahadur, the Maharaja of Sirohi. DIGVIJAYSINHJI Ranjitsinhji had represented India in the League of Nations in 1920, following the end of the First World War. In 1933, his uncle Ranjitsinhji died, and he got the throne, and became a knight in 1935. Just like other princely state royals, he joined the Chamber of Princes set up by the British Raj, and as a matter of fact he served as president of the Chamber of Princes from 1937 to 1943. As mentioned, his uncle was the famed cricketer, in which he too got a passion of cricket and served as the president of the BCCI from 1937 to 1938. He also represented the Western India cricket team during the tour to Ceylon. He scored 0 in the first and 6 in the second innings. During the Second World War, DIGVIJAYSINHJI Ranjitsinhji served as Imperial War Cabinet, National Defence Council, and Pacific War Council. Coming back to politics, he also served as the deputy leader of the Indian delegation to the United Nations, and chaired both the UN Administration Tribunal and the UN Negotiating Committee on Korean Rehabilitation following the Korean War. In 1942, DIGVIJAYSINHJI Ranjitsinhji established the Polish Children Camp in his kingdom of Navanagar for Polish refugees who had fled from the invasion of Poland done by Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union. This camp existed until 1945, the final year of the Second World War, and the children were transferred to Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Today, the camp site is a part of Sainik School in Jamnagar. For his legacy, the Jam Sahib DIGVIJAYSINH Jadeja School in Warsaw was established. In 2016, 50 years after Jam Sahib's death, Poland's parliament unanimously adopted a special resolution honoring Jam Sahib DIGVIJAYSINHJI for his aid to Polish children refugees during World War II. To learn more about this heroism, a documentary titled Little Poland in India was made in collaboration of both Indian and Polish governments to honor the efforts of Maharaja Jam Sahib. Here are pictures of Jam Sahib DIGVIJAYSINHJI Ranjitsinhji.